So, in just over a week's time, FIFA 17 comes out. I put it to you guys for the level of difficulty in a Twitter poll. Some very interesting results, actually, to be honest with you. So I'm going to read them out here right now, and then I'm going to explain a couple of tweaks that are going to have to happen. And we'll take it from there. So, last place, hardly unsurprisingly. Thank God you didn't decide to fucking torture me. Semi-pro. Nothing. Nada. Not a vote. That was in fourth. So third place. Professional, 21%. Okay. Now there can only be one winner here. And you know what? I'm glad I actually set my own bar fucking high. Higher than fucking high. Believe you me, I'm glad. With 29% of the vote was world class. So that means difficulty in number one with a huge 50% of the vote is legendary. And you know what? It's kind of ironic because I kind of wanted to set the bar that high, hence why I included it in the vote. So then I would know that if people voted for it, it wouldn't get me down or any crap like that. So, because I do want to get better at FIFA, of course I do. I never really have a lot of time to play it, as most of you know, because I only live stream it. So that's why I added legendary in there, so I could set that bar higher, so, because I could have left it out, but, so you've spoken. So the career mode, when it first gets streamed, is going to be set to legendary. Whew, it's going to be a tough one, isn't it? That's for sure. I'll get there though, I will get there, that's for sure. So, brings me on to the next one, because I'm going to have to tweak what I said before. So, it turns out on Twitter, when you do a poll, you can only have up to 4 voting areas, or sections, yeah. So, the way I have to work it, there will be 4 players' names put out in a Twitter poll later tonight before the live stream starts. Of those 4 names, the way it's going to work, if I can sign the top 3, okay, it's not complicated. If I can sign the top 3 of that poll, happy days, jobs are good, and that's it. Sign no one on deadline day. If I sign 2 of them, I can then only, and it gets up to deadline day, I can then only sign the player that finished bottom of the poll. If I only sign 1, then again, I'm only allowed again to sign that player at the bottom of the poll. So I could potentially try and sign 3 before deadline day, if I've only got 1 through the door, then I'm only allowed to try and sign that last player that finished bottom. So it's going to be interesting. It's not complicated. It's so simple. You'll see it on the live streams, unless of course I do sign all 3 of them beforehand. So yeah, I'm just I've got a list. There's about 7 or 8 names on there, so I'm trying to whittle it down. Again, they are realistic targets. One of them is going to throw up a lot of controversy. A hell of a lot of controversy. Some of you won't like it, but I'll explain now. The reason why that player is going to be on there is because of the whole attacking style midfield, because that's what I want to try and go with. I want to try and have a striker up front with an attacking style midfield and a CDM sitting back. That's the sort of formation I'm trying to look into when FIFA 17 comes out. So it's gonna cause a lot of fucking controversy, I know, so don't hate me for it. Don't hate me for it. I'll give you a heads up, yes, he is an ex-mag, but he's no longer with them, so don't worry about that, okay? That's why it's going to throw a lot of controversy into the pot. So yeah, so there's going to be a poll go up later on tonight. I'm going to start the live stream around about 8:30, 9 o'clock roughly, in between that time. Kids depending, of course. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And again, to keep you updated, I'm still looking into doing Ultimate Team. That it will happen. It will definitely happen. As will FIFA 17 live stream definitely happen as well, I might add. And the whole player versus player thing, I haven't had a chance to look more into it yet, like me versus you. But I will be looking into it a bit more, see what I can do with that. It's been a long day. I'm glad I'm off work today. Actually feels like forever since I last had a day off. So yes, you have spoken. I'll even show you right now. You can't see. Let's turn the brightness down a bit. Can you see that now? Bring it up. Legendary. There you go. It has spoken. Turn my brightness back up now. There we go. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Little side note, Sunderland vs QPR tonight. I'm not expecting a lot. It should hopefully be an easy win, to be honest with you. Jermaine Defoe obviously not starting. He's got a knock. Great, there's him out for 3 games. Joel Azoro looks set to start. He's looking fit again after he took a knock. Yeah, it's fucking one of those things, isn't it? If we lose Defoe, fucking hell, we have to do a Newcastle rely on a young striker. But you know, it's not the be all and end all. It could be what we've been lacking. You know, a bit of passion, a bit of desire. So I expect a comfortable win. I'll give you a prediction now. I'm not going to do man to watch or anything like that because it's going to be a completely different team, as will QPR's team be pretty much completely different. So I'm going to say Sunderland are going to run away comfortably 3-0, and fingers crossed we get Newcastle in the draw tonight, because if no games go to extra time, well, either way, even if they do, we could get the draw while I'm live streaming. So, because I can have my phone on there ready and waiting. So it's going to be interesting. So, I'll put the players out to you tonight. I'll let you know what I whittle it down to. It's going to be interesting. Primarily, I'm looking at 1 attacker, 2 midfielders and 1 defender. No goalkeeper, because I've already looked into it. Sunderland actually have 3. Sorry, 4 on FIFA 17. Makes a fucking change. Sunderland actually have 4 of one style of player? Really? Jesus Christ. Miracles do actually happen. Granted, the ratings aren't that good. 78, 73, 71 and 59 I think it is. FIFA love really trying to fuck us over, don't they? They really do. Hey ho, we'll prove them wrong in the fucking live streams, that's for sure. Roll on next week. Can't bloody wait.